Today, we're going to break down a situation that sounds simple on paper, but becomes very real very quickly when you experience it. No food for 48 hours. What actually happens to your body, your mind, your energy, and your decision-making when you remove calories? Most people think hunger is just feeling hungry. But in reality, when food disappears, it doesn't just affect your stomach. It affects your entire system. Your focus, your mood, your strength, your patience, and even how you perceive problems all start to shift. Let's start with the first 12 hours. At this stage, nothing dramatic happens. Your body is still running on the last meal you had. Blood sugar is stable. Energy feels normal. Mentally, you might notice slight thoughts about food during routine eating times, but overall, you're functioning well. This is the deceptive stage. Because everything still feels normal. Your brain assumes everything is normal. There's no urgency yet. But underneath that normal feeling, your body is already starting to adjust, shifting away from immediate glucose use to stored energy. Now let's move into the 12 to 24-hour range. This is where things start to change. Hunger becomes more noticeable, appearing in waves. Focus starts to fluctuate. Concentration is not as sharp. Small distractions feel bigger. Tasks that feel simple may start to feel slightly more draining. At this stage, your body is using stored energy from the liver and muscles. It's still efficient, but the reserve is limited. Mentally, food thoughts become more frequent. Your brain is doing its job, reminding you that input is missing. Now we move into the 24 to 36-hour stage. This is where the experience becomes much more noticeable. Energy levels start to feel uneven. Patience decreases. Small frustrations feel bigger. Decision-making becomes less smooth. You think more about comfort and stopping. It's not just physical, it's cognitive. Your brain becomes more efficient, but less flexible. It prioritizes essential thinking over complex processing. Now we reach the 36 to 48-hour stage. Energy is noticeably lower. You may feel physically lighter, but also weaker. Movements require more effort. This is where fat metabolism becomes more active. Your body starts using stored fat as a primary energy source, moving away from short-term fuel. Your priorities simplify. Instead of thinking broadly, your mind focuses on immediate needs. Survival thinking becomes more natural. Hunger is not just discomfort, it is a system shift. It changes how you think, how you move, and how you respond to the environment. In a survival or off-grid situation, one missing system starts affecting all the others. Your energy for building shelter or gathering water drops. Food is not just fuel, it is stability for every other survival task. Survival is about managing small declines before they become failures. 48 hours without food doesn't break you immediately, but it shows how quickly your performance changes when one core input disappears. Awareness of how dependent your body is on consistent input is the key. Survival is about maintaining balance across all systems over time. That's the real survival mindset. It's what separates discomfort from failure. Subscribe to Off Grid Life Tech for more deep breakdowns.